be my way.
Alright, what is going on, y'all? We are back with episode 2, and as promised, y'all, we are going to get into the Batman. And tonight, I am your host, K1, and to my right, we have...
Shalon, what's up, y'all?
And this is my co-host, man. Y'all make sure y'all give us some love, man. Alright, and then tonight, we got a special guest, man. You may know this man for the corner, Mr. Misogyny himself.
Made misogyny great again, baby.
Mr. Mac is in the building, so show him some love as well, man.
Shalom, shalom, peace and blessings. Cover your 6. Y'all know the vibes, man. Come on, let's
go. And we are here tonight with another episode of Blerd Buster. And like I said in the first episode, if you don't know where Blerd Buster came from, you too young to be watching this. Get off.
Yeah.
Find something else.
Go to bed.
Go to bed. Get ready for school in the morning.
And always, man, make sure that y'all like and subscribe, man. Let's build this channel up. This is a joint channel. Not only will this be on Blerd Buster channel, it will be on my channel and Shalom's channel as well. So y'all make sure y'all tune in and sit back and unwind. Let's do this. All right. So we talked about it last week, and we said we would get into the Batman.
Yeah.
I really held back in the first episode.
We tried.
There was so much to unpack with that movie, but I mean, it was 3 hours long, so what you expect?
Yeah.
I mean, 3 hours long, you gotta have something for it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So, like for me, I'm always a forever love the Christopher Nolan Batman.
Right.
That was a good Batman. That was a solid Batman.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's universally understood.
Yeah.
That's probably the best series. Out there.
He's very solid, because even with Batman Begins, even though it didn't, I guess, follow the trilogy in a sense, because it was like Batman Begins, then you got Dark Knight, then you got Dark Knight Rises.
Right.
Like when it got to the second one, it took a turn, like it was going a whole new route, and of course you gotta get it up to the Joker for Dark Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Without him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You don't tell how the movie would have been.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, oh man, you could have got anybody else to play Joker.
I don't know. No.
Yeah.
Because he took it to a point where I've never seen it.
He embodied that character.
That was perfect.
He took that soul of Joker, and it was just like, you that see him flesh.
Yeah.
Anything he did before that, dead.
Had Jack Nicholson shook.
And Jack Nicholson told that boy, don't do it. Like, hey, bro, don't do it.
Right.
Don't do it. But he went for it.
He did.
Right.
Yeah.
Killed
I don't know if I want to use that word, but...
What? Because of... It ain't, man. That's me years ago, man.
I mean, it's just still kind of sore, like he killed it and he died.
We know what happened.
But I mean, out of all the Batman series or whatever, like I don't think people give some of the other stuff like any credit at all. Like as a kid, I didn't see a problem like with the Val Kilmer Batman or the George Clooney Batman. As a kid, I didn't really see. Like, I was like, oh, I get to see my superheroes on screen. I didn't really care. Like, when they introduced Robin, I was like, oh, cool, y'all introduced Robin. And he got a suit that looked way different than what I'm used to. That's I'm not hating on it.
Yeah.
But what people complained about the most was the nipples.
What's the who?
Nipples on the suit.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, looking back now, being older, it's strange, it's a little. But like you said, growing up, Batman, I actually loved those movies growing up. And what's Arnold Schwarzenegger playing Mr. Freeze? I love him. Now, growing up, people are like, that's supposed to be a trash movie or something.
The Iceman coming.
Right.
That was a hard line.
Yeah. That was a hard man. That was
coming. And Arnold Schwarzenegger, I mean, in general, Arnold Schwarzenegger has never really been the best actor, but he's always been a household name. Like if he got something dropping, you gonna watch it.
Right, yeah.
For
You know what I mean? So, but with that being said, who's to say that our movies now, people won't look back like, man, y'all like that trash Batman movie? Like, well, yeah, it's all about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I want to say something maybe controversial.
Go ahead, do it. That's what you do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, because I wanted to say, but Batman Begins was my favorite out of the trilogy.
Wow.
I didn't care for Dark Knight. I actually don't think The Dark Knight was a good movie.
Wait, that or Rises?
No, she said
Dark
she said
Knight with the Joker.
She didn't say Rises. She said Night.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's
I'm gonna get a lot
crazy.
of flack for this. I already know.
But that's why I brought it up. That's why I said Batman Begins was different from the rest of them. Whatever, like it was a part of the trilogy, but not really.
Yeah.
Like you got to see him in the beginning. You got to see him struggle in his training. And all that. You got to
League of Shadows.
Yeah, you got to see Liam Neeson, my guy. You got to see him training him and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So you got to see that part of everything. And then when it got to Dark Knight, everything just kind of switched.
Yeah.
It went from an origin, went just straight to, we just gonna throw you in and shit now.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, I would definitely.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Okay.
I see what
Yeah,
you're
no,
saying.
I'm all about understanding. I'm never gonna bash nobody. I'm always gonna try to find their point.
Right.
And, try to mix that in with whatever I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they were two different movies, and to be honest, I think that's why they was titled differently.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
You know
agree
what I
with
mean?
you. I agree with you because
So-
Begins made me a fan of Batman. I actually used to bash Batman for the longest, and then I was I did not like that. I just was like, which is ironic because Iron Man is my favorite Marvel superhero, and I'm like, this is a man in a suit.
You should have told me. I just gave you my painting.
Oh damn! Well, see, shit.
Yeah.
But the Batman Begins made me like a fan. I was like, holy shit! I remember being like, when he went into the Batmobile, I was like,
Yeah.
he is dope. Like,
Yeah.
and then I watched Dark Knight because I've only seen bits and pieces growing up, and I've always heard it's a phenomenal movie. So maybe I went in with high expectations. I don't know. I'll watch it again just to. But I watched it and I was just like, kind of low key. It was kind of boring in some parts, and I feel like the fight choreography could have been better.
Could have been better.
Well,
Yeah,
that was never Christopher Nolan's strong suit as far as like fighting. That was never his strong suit.
Right.
So that's one thing we said about the whole series in total. Because like Batman fought, but he was more like just football time. But then based on like the animated series, that Batman,
martial artist.
Yeah, he was flipping niggas, he was punching niggas in the gut, he was hanging niggas off buildings.
Yeah.
That's what he was about.
Yeah, Dark Knight was more like a street brawler, if anything. He did not train under Ra's al Ghul in the League of Shadows. I'm like, bro, you can't fight. What are you doing? If anything, he got lucky. He's fighting, plumbers and shit like that. Like he's not fighting contenders. He's not fighting real contenders. It's like common gang members.
That's where Bane hold him. He exposed him for that. Like nigga,
he did
not fight.
for sure.
Yeah, you're right about
For
that.
sure.
I'm going to break you. You can't really fight like you say you do.
Which honestly, that's my least favorite Batman.
I
movie.
agree.
Well, Rises.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of layers to Rises. Like
the Catwoman was trash.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
I really want to argue with
Trash.
anybody that thought she was a good Catwoman. Like
nah.
there's nothing about her just screaming Catwoman.
Yeah, at all. At all.
Mm-mm.
A scammer.
Oh, y'all keep going.
All right, but scammer. She was definitely good at scamming. Bruce.
Yeah,
Oh damn, she from Atlanta. All right.
She from Atlanta.
She from the city.
Right.
I was like, word at that party where the valet was like, oh, your wife said that she's gonna take the car. My wife? And she out driving into the night.
Right.
I was like, word, okay.
Yeah, that's probably my bottom of the trilogy.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah.
And I ain't like how she pretty much just left Batman. Like they was going into the wherever they were where Bane was dwelling at.
Right.
And she pretty much was like, all right, nigga, see you later.
She said, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, right. I was like, dang. And watch him get his ass beat. I was like, ooh.
Great speed off of him.
Man.
That was my bottom three, and like I said, Dark Knight, I just don't think it's what people are saying, but you can't take away from Heath Ledger's performance at all.
Very true.
Phenomenal performance for sure.
Very true.
Like that nigga had me. I'm about to get back on the mic, but that nigga had me glued in. Where you like, let me show you a magic trick.
Yep.
Hey, yo, what you about to do?
I was like, man, don't do Michael Jordan like that.
Nah, but it was unexpected. He like, I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. I'm like, oh, okay, man. I'm rocking with the concept.
Right.
And then boom, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, he was ruthless.
Let me get back on the mic, say that shit.
I was like, ooh, and it's like, me, I guess growing up, just watching movies or TV shows or whatever, we've grown up we've been trained to never side with the villain.
Yeah.
No matter what the goal was. But after watching Dark Knight, I can say, damn, he's spitting.
I like Thanos, so.
Yeah. At first I was going to, because after he hold the Hulk, and they started talking, about hold him.
Right.
After he pretty much hold the Hulk, and then pretty much was talking about his plan, I was like, yeah, the human race is a dangerous species. I can see that, and previous episodes of The Corner, I've expressed that we might need a reset button.
Take a few of
down. And if I'm on that list, so be it.
Right.
So I was on that list of the reset. I'm fine with
it. We all gotta go sometime. But I was definitely in favor of saying, a good reset would be great right now.
Yeah.
And Thanos was pushing that. Now it wasn't the whole; it was half the population.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. And now to go back with Joker's plan, just showing how corrupt Gotham City is, he did just that.
He exposed it.
He exposed it. Had Batman, trying to be at two places at once.
Oh yeah.
Testing his morality, and
said, nigga, you're not gonna make it.
Yeah, you're not gonna make it.
Shoot.
Matter of fact, you lucky you didn't go to the right place, into the right spot the first time, because I'm not sure what would happen if you went to
the other side was like, blow them up.
Blow them up. Yeah.
Save us.
Yeah.
Blow them up.
Right. So, to your point, that was an excellent Joker. Like I said,
talk about how bad that acting was on shit when they couldn't decide what they was gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna never not get over that.
And Debo being the voice of reason, like this.
No, put down the guns. We're not doing that right.
I was like, all right, Debo, shit.
And he was the prisoner. I was like, what?
That was. I was like, okay.
Like, did y'all just need a brolic ass prisoner to?
If it wouldn't be him, it would have been Terry Crews.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And I can't take him seriously.
Facts,
I don't take him seriously. He's a great guy. I just, as a villain, not really.
Yeah.
Not like Debo, because he was a wrestler for one, and
right.
secondly, he just fits that character. So
right.
But I thought that was really strange too. I was like, wow. He's the voice of reason?
Yeah.
For everybody's lives?
Right. And
on the ship?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there was a message to that. Like, even the most downtrodden can, have, compassion.
Right.
That's
a reach, man. Like,
it's a reach.
That's
a reach, but that's what I got from it, because.
But now I'm with her. Now my points is going down for Dark Knight now.
But like I said, that's the thing. Like she said, Joker is what made the movie. If it wasn't for Heath Ledger, the movie would have been donezo. Donezo. If it was just off the strength of Christian Bale alone and him holding his arms up, movie would have been donezo.
Right.
Would have been donezo.
Right.
Because me and this guy had a conversation. One of my old coworkers, matter of fact, the one I gave the Iron Man poster to or whatever.
Okay.
We was just talking about the comparisons between Batman and Iron Man or whatever. He was like, if you look at it, Iron Man is an engineer. I said big facts.
Yes.
He built all his equipment. He uses all his equipment. Blah blah blah.
For sure.
He Batman just got money.
He do.
He take equipment and he uses it.
Yes, he do. But
it's not something he's making.
Right.
He just uses it to the advantage.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you only as good as
the suit.
Not the suit. You're only as good as a person. If the person can't use it right, the suit's gonna be worthless. Like if I get a magnifying glass and I'm looking up at the sun, what am I doing? You know what I mean?
Kind of like what Tony said to Peter. You know, if you feel like you need the suit, you don't need the suit.
Right.
Yeah. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But I say all that to say, like, if it wasn't for, you know, like I said, the challenge of the challenge of Joker as it was or whatever, nothing would have been made in that movie or whatever. Yeah. To be honest, I feel like that would have been the perfect time to introduce the Riddler. Everything he had going on, that would have been the perfect time to introduce the Riddler because he was down for all of that.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but yeah, Dark Knight had its ups and downs, but we know who the movie was about.
Yeah. And then their final fight, I was very lackluster. I was like, damn, I was expecting so much more. Like, it was just like a wannabe vigilante fighting a homeless guy. Pretty much. I was like, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, that's crazy. And then Rise
a vigilante versus a homeless guy.
What? That's what it was.
What?
It's like, you know, you got Joker like, hey, buddy, what's going on? You know, trying to slice him out or something. Like, it wasn't really a real fight. It was more so like, dodge his knife. If you dodge his knife, you got it.
Yeah, and then it was over. I'm like, what the fuck? What?
Right.
That's crazy.
I was let down. I was like, damn, not my whole life, but like, you know, I was like, damn, I was thinking
almost, right?
Right.
Pretty close.
This movie was supposed to be like, and I was just let down.
Yeah. Because, I mean, for me, the theater experience was what made it more worth for me. The sound stuff, all that. Made like, all right, this is cool.
You
know, but outside of that, like I said, Rises was not a good sequel to that.
Yeah.
Like, Rises could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
You know,
it could have been a lot better.
To be honest, they could have had it where Rises was the second movie, because it would have made more sense with the whole Ra's al Ghul and all that. It would have made sense to kind of follow up with that.
Yeah,
it just all depends. And then you would lead into all these other villains that he had to face with, because you got to think, Joker, most times, 9 times out of 10, he's always the main villain.
Yeah.
Right. Batman has so many other villains that you can pick from.
That is another point. It's like, because even with the Robert Pattinson's Batman, it's like I don't know if y'all saw the deleted scene. I'm like, bro, can y'all stop? There's other villains in this universe. God damn it. Stop. Like,
and I try my darndest to think, like, maybe this is just Two-Face. Maybe it's not Joker. It's not doing that.
I was trying to rationalize, like, y'all not doing this.
Because I was talking to the theaters. I'm like, it's all right, y'all. It's Two-Face. And then you find out Joker. I'm like, y'all had me this close.
This one.
I'm bringing the Penguin and what you call it, man? Colin Farrell did a phenomenal job.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that was him at first.
No.
That's you know, I didn't know that either.
Like if it wasn't for like leading up, like some of the trailers and stuff, some of what I heard, I probably wouldn't have known that was Colin Farrell either.
Yeah.
But he was the Penguin.
I did not know till the end credits. That was Colin Farrell.
That was him.
Like, man.
And the makeup work was crazy, but a lot of people make jokes about that. It was like, y'all could have chose any fat guy. Which I'll take. y'all saw put Colin Farrell in a fat suit. Make him a mafia cat.
But hell, they did that with John Leguizamo as a
back then was Spawn.
Yeah, it was Spawn. Yeah.
I mean he did a great job.
He did it. He did.
No one would have known that was him if you didn't do research.
Right.
But you know he did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, phenomenal.
But you know the new Batman movie in total, like 3 hours long or whatever.
Yeah.
There was points in that movie where I'm like, all right, it's the end.
Nope.
See, I didn't care for it the first time I watched it. I'm just gonna be honest. I didn't care for it. But I always watch movies twice before I kind of give like my real opinion on it.
Yeah.
Watched it twice, I actually liked it a lot better. And I ended up watching it 3 or 4 times. And I was like, you know what? It's really not that bad. I could see people, their opinions, they was like very kind of polarized. And I could kind of see it because some points I was just like, you know, it's good, but it's not what people are trying to make it. It's like, okay.
Because I mean, I think a lot of us can't. Well, I know I didn't come in with high expectations just because I'm like, okay, y'all choose Robert Pattinson. Like even in the beginning when it was rumored, because you got to think this movie took about 3 years to finally come out. It was buzz about it. It was trailer out. We're like, all right, cool, we're gonna get it next year. Nah. And COVID hit. And it was like, nah, y'all just gonna have to wait. Y'all gonna have to wait. But I mean, with that or whatever, I mean, you know, the movie itself, it was a good detective flick. I'm gonna call it what it was. It was a detective flick. Yeah. But there were some times where it seemed like Bruce was smart, but not really. To me, it kind of seemed like Alfred was doing more of the work. It's like he would bring the stuff, and then Alfred would pick through it, like, "Hey, look at that."
Yeah.
And then listen to it.
But you also have to think about it too. You know, this is essentially 2 years after his parents had died, I believe, or something like that.
Not 2 years.
Or not 2 years.
But this is young Batman.
Yeah, so
you know,
he's just now being this vigilante type of guy. So it doesn't surprise me that, you know, Alfred, and I guess at that time being young as he is, he's still able to do a lot of behind the scenes work or just, you know, directly work under or work for Bruce or have Bruce under his wing. Because that scene where what was that scene where they threw a grenade at the house, and as quick as Alfred was to spot it out, you know, pretty much said grenade, you know, took out. I was like, damn, Alfred, man, but I knew he was a gangster, you know.
Well, he had military training.
Yeah, he had military training. I knew Alfred was a gangster. So, you know, it makes sense just for the timeline that it was, you know, for Alfred pretty much being still prominent to Batman or just Bruce in general.
See, the Alfred, I think that's like the dopest, and that's really more so like be handling shit is the Ben Affleck's Alfred. Now he's dope as fuck, like building shit and like that's
he was the man in the chair. He was really the man in the chair.
Right? Yeah.
And that's another thing. I'm not gonna say I hated Ben Affleck as Batman, but then I understand it more now because his Batman was the older Batman.
Yeah,
like, he's the Batman that's like, all right, I'm on my last leg. I'm tired of doing this shit.
Yeah,
that's where he was at. Now it makes more sense because to me it just seems like you just lazy. You got a breathing problem and shit. Like, what you got going on?
You're walking clunky as fuck. Right? He's walking like he can't move and shit.
He got asthma.
That's all I'm saying. Right. Like, nigga, breathe.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say the Zack Snyder cut Justice League made me phenomenal, absolutely amazing. It made me a DC fan. Right now, I'm gonna stop talking shit. I can't do that no more. But his casting is weird. Like, I don't agree with some of his casting choices. Like Lex Luthor, why?
Yeah, I still don't understand that one.
I don't get it.
I still don't understand that one.
Flash, why? I never liked that Flash.
I would have rather they chose the Flash from the show.
A lot of people say that. I agree.
I would have been fine with him.
Yeah, I agree.
Ezra Miller as the Flash is.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like why? And then the way he's running, like because I gotta find some research to why the hell they making him run like an idiot. And basically, it was.
What drag?
What's his name? Ezra. I guess
what's his last name?
Miller.
Yeah, Ezra Miller. But I think they about to drop him.
Yeah, they are. Which I'm happy.
He got allegations against him.
Yeah, he's crazy. Yeah, but his explanation was he presented to Zack Snyder, "Hey, why don't you have him running like a skier or something?" And I'm like,
"Really? That was a conversation?"
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that was. Promising like it would make more sense to have him like he's skiing. That type of running form, and I'm like, why? That's stupid.
Bro, we got froze on. We don't need nobody else skiing, bro.
He was watching X Games or something.
I mean, like these niggas fast. That's how
fast.
Right.
Like,
I don't get it.
When I think of sprinting, I think of skiing. Like,
Yeah.
Usain Bolt when ski.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. That's weird.
I don't know why that concept was a thing.
I don't know why either.
But I think that's where DC is falling short because their writers, I'm not going to say they trash. I know those writers are probably, decent in their areas, but somehow who's ever bringing together, however they're doing, it's just not right because I think they try to steal some Marvel writers, and we know the Marvel writers are pretty dope. Then when they had a flop with them, I'm like, how?
It's just no cohesive, at least with, I'll say the Infinity Saga, it's like, even when they had different directors, it was still like a sense of cohesiveness to it. Like, you have like, Zack Snyder doing his movies, and then Aquaman comes out his movie, and it's completely different style. It's like, what the, y'all not come, like, what is going on? Like, it's like, it's weird. It's like, it's no togetherness. And then also, the thing that I loved about the Snyder Cut is that it was just dark, gory.
Yeah.
Like DC should be.
That's how DC.
Like, fuck all this comedic stuff. I don't want to see that. Let Marvel do that. Cause to be true, if I get tired when Marvel overdo the funniness, but let them do it.
Man, that was my biggest gripe. I remember talking about that like yesterday, man. I just don't understand why, especially with Thor, man. But this is Batman.
That's another thing.
This is Batman.
I still haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting for Disney Plus, but I'm not.
You're not.
I'm
you're
gonna
not
regret
missing,
it. I already know.
You're not missing it.
So I put it this way: did you like Ragnarok?
I thought it was definitely the better of his movies, but I don't like how they made him into a joke. It's like, okay, throw jokes here and there, but essentially Thor's supposed to be this badass god. I feel like they've lost that essence to it. That's why I didn't like it.
They made him into a buffoon, man.
They're making it seem, and I love Marvel, but too much funny comedic shit. Come on now.
Yeah, Love and Thunder to me was like Dark World and
yikes, not Dark World.
It's basically a follow-up to Dark World.
Yikes.
And I actually like Dark World.
I did not like it.
You know what?
And I actually liked it.
I don't think it's Dark World. Honestly, gets a lot of shit, and I'm gonna say I don't really think it's that bad. Now I think the first Thor is worse out of all of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree on that. I'll say that Dark World opened up Guardians of the Galaxy. So at that point where Guardians of the Galaxy dropped, that opened that up. So I mean, it has its good points to it, but there was just some things I feel like it could have been a little better.
Yeah.
I mean, Thor was still that guy. Thor was still like, I'm bashing heads and wasn't nothing funny about him until Ragnarok. But like I said, I didn't hate Ragnarok. It was just some points in it I was like, and I think the guy, what's his name?
Taka
Waititi.
That rock guy.
Yeah, he plays.
The one that does the voice for. Yeah. So he directed Love and Thunder.
Right.
I think he directed Ragnarok too.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Yeah. So they just cut him now for Thor 5. They cut him for that.
Oh, they cut him?
Yeah, they cut him for that because of how bad Love and Thunder did.
Good job, Mom.
Right.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Love and Thunder was trash.
Yeah, Love and Thunder just had too many holes, man, and you just like. But we going on.
And that was
we going on tangent.
It was a little bit too woke.
Let me fix my hat. Back to the Batman.
But yeah, my bad. Yeah.
So, like I said, I loved it for what it was. I do feel it was just a little lengthy. I feel like if you're gonna have leave room for a lead up.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they had to mesh so much into 3 hours.
Yeah, and you know what I didn't like that I thought was a little weird. Damn, what's his name? The crime boss. Falcone.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that whole twist, I guess it was supposed to be him being Catwoman's dad. I was just like, why?
I didn't quite follow that.
Yeah.
That relationship was weird in itself because it's like, I think he had an attraction to her before he met his daughter.
Right.
Because she was like her mother.
Yeah.
So like, you should come down here more often and blah, blah, blah. So that just threw me off like,
right.
What's going on here?
Right.
And then when it got to the end, like, oh yeah, you my father, I'm going to kill you. And I'm like, well, baby girl.
Right.
Like, you had every opportunity to go ahead and get this done. Why now?
Right,
and then even that, it don't even really seem like it took a lot to talk her out of.
No.
Not really.
The setup was weird how it finally went down. I was like, girl, you had every time to shoot this man.
Yep.
So when she first shot him, it like clearly, I'm like, come on, your aim cannot be. He was right in front of you. Just to set up the lights coming off him. Like,
right.
I hate when obvious shit happens like that in movies. It's like, come on.
I was like, y'all at least, y'all could have faked that out.
Yeah.
It's just so too like.
Could have grazed him a little bit.
Oh, light went out.
Yeah.
That was going to happen.
Yeah. It just could have been, I would have been fine without that whole plot twist. It
wasn't needed.
Nah.
If you would have took that out, if you left Falcone as a mysterious behind the scenes guy, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
You know, and then the guy that played the Riddler, I think he did a phenomenal job. But a lot of people say anybody could have did that. I'm like, oh no.
Honestly, it was kind of like very realistic to me, like how some psychopath would look. Like he looked crazy as fuck. Like, so I liked it. I thought he did a great job. I liked it.
Yeah, I thought he did too. Especially, you know, him purposefully, you know, getting caught, getting in prison just to see his plan pretty much open.
That's all it was.
Very pretty reminiscent of Joker, you know, with his
and
plan.
that's what people harped on, like, oh, we did the video thing before. We done seen people get blown up and all that. We don't want to see that again. I'm like, I get it.
I get it, yeah.
But, you know, you got to think, compared to Jim Carrey,
this is a different Riddler.
Yeah.
This is a whole different Riddler.
And for the timeline for it to be, that was pretty genius. Okay. That was pretty genius of Riddler to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Joker could have thought that deep into the plan of, setting up. Because he not set up Falcone, but how can you say? Like you said, we thought that Falcone was pretty much, the villain of the movie, and ended up being the Riddler, essentially. But I don't think Joker really could have went down that rabbit hole of executing that type of plan, or just having the foresight of seeing it through.
I don't know. Dark Knight, he had some plans going through, bro. Because you had Buddy that was supposed to be sniper. The sniper wasn't really in the window. Buddy's right there in your face.
Yeah.
Like, Joker planned that.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff. So, I'm not going to say Joker doesn't have a mind for it. Joker just doesn't have a plan. He just go for it and see what happens.
But this is the Riddler, too.
Yeah.
But this is really, because not only he's not really gonna he is the one to leave little bits of breadcrumbs, for you to solve problems. But I mean, hell, just that scene in the at the what was it a bank where that place exploded? Where he had a bomb strap to some guy.
It was in a church.
Was it a church?
When the car came through.
Oh yeah.
The funeral or something.
Yeah.
It was something like that. I don't know. I don't think Joker would have done that.
I don't know. Yeah.
To that capacity.
Joker don't mind risking nobody's life. If you gonna do it, you gonna do it, and he gonna.
But we didn't expect that of Riddler. I didn't expect that out of the Riddler.
I don't know. In the beginning, bro. Hey, look. No lie. In the beginning, I thought the Riddler was about to break that man, bro. The way he got on top of that.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, what is going on, bro? I was like, DC, y'all really about to take it there?
Yeah.
And you telling me Joker would have did that shit?
Well, no. He right back, girl.
Yeah, girl.
Wow.
No, I mean, I'm just saying.
That's a reason, y'all.
What? No.
I do get a sense of impulsiveness from Joker though. Like he just kind of. Whereas like the Riddler was more thought out. I want to say,
But it was so funny how pissed the Riddler was when he like, bro, I gave you all the breadcrumbs.
Yep.
How'd you not get this?
How'd you not get it? Yeah.
You got everything else. How'd you not? He was pissed. And I'm over there looking. I'm like.
Yo, the dialogue between him and Batman when he got locked up was crazy. No. I was screaming.
Had him shook.
Yo, he had that insane thing down pat. Down pat. That was
like,
crazy.
ain't no way. I didn't get locked up for you not to get this.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Yo. Ain't no way.
Hurt.
I mean, outside of that, like I said, it was decent for what it was. When they come out with the second one, I hope it's not as lengthy, because I feel like you should have got all that out in the first one.
Right, yeah. It did seem like it definitely linked. You know what, but I will say, I don't mind movies being lengthy, but it did, like I said, the first time I watched it, it did seem like it was a bit slow in places, which I don't mind a lot of dialogue in shows and movies. Like, if it's, entertaining, it's cool. But yeah, I did get to it. It was just like, can something else kind of happen? The chase scene now, one of the few action scenes in the movie, that was super dope. With him and the penguin.
Yeah.
That was super.
I mean, yeah. But I got all that from the trailer. I got everything I need
from the
trailer.
Oh, yeah, you right. We saw that scene already.
So I got everything I need.
Yeah, you right.
So when it finally did drop, I'm like, oh, we about to hit it. All right, bet, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Thank y'all. I'm glad y'all didn't mess up. Because most time when you get a trailer, they cut out stuff.
Cut out shit.
And it's not as far as what you thought was going to be. But no, they didn't disappoint on that scene.
Yeah, that was super dope. Yeah. I love how they really embodied niggas being afraid of him. Like,
yeah.
was one of the henchmen actually Penguin actually dropped the damn bag of money when he legit shot at Zoe Kravitz for trying to say, I'm like, damn, niggas got him shook.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That
so
was
fuck
crazy.
This money, man.
right. Like, fuck this. Like, that was dope.
Right.
That was.
I
don't know. I'll be talking shit like, it's alright, nigga. You ain't gonna kill me. Kill me, nigga. Kill me.
He gonna beat the shit out you though. Like you gonna think twice about before jaywalking.
Right. That reminds me of I think it was in Dark Knight where Buddy was talking shit. He like, hey bro, this fall ain't gonna kill me. He like, I know.
Right.
Your legs up though.
Right. Yeah, I remember that scene. I was like, God damn. Right.
They gonna make you think about it.
Right.
And then when he hit the ground, like, I don't know how they did that, but when he hit the ground, you seen it. It was like,
right.
Oh man, it's like, I want to feel that.
Right.
30 years old, rubbing your knee.
Man, yeah.
Flashbacks.
God.
It's like, that does not feel nice.
Right. But I will say, I wish. Now I don't know. I may be weird, but I wish we would have saw more ruthlessness from Batman. I just don't feel like I got enough. Like, cool, he was breaking noses, but I really wanted to like see that shit.
I think the trailer gave us too much where we thought we was just gonna get all because since he's supposed to be young Batman, he's supposed to not have no restraint.
Right.
That's what I was expecting to see, but like I said, with it being DC, I came in with low expectations because I knew they were too high. So I sit 3 hours through this shit.
Yep.
When they said it was rated PG-13, I was like, well.
That's where it was at because
that was a deterrent. Yeah.
Because when it started out, it was supposed to be rated
R.
Yes. Rated R.
Right.
I want to see bones.
Right.
I want to see blood.
Yeah.
Like, give me that shit.
Right.
And they were like, we're gonna make it PG-13.
Damn families and shit. God.
Oh, man, fuck them
Man.
kids.
Right. They shouldn't be in here anyway.
Fuck them kids. Like, you want to make a side thing? I'm cool.
Right.
Our shit.
Right.
It's like,
hey, these little niggas got Teen Titans.
I'm saying, Teen Titans go.
And look now, Teen Titans.
Yeah, because we ain't gonna disrespect the
We ain't
disrespect the OGs.
Now, Teen Titans, the original.
That's
we ain't gonna disrespect
that had some substance. Like, they had character building and all that.
Yes, they did.
But
Slade was whooping his ass, man. Oh my god. I feel sorry for Robin, man. I was like, so bad. This man was having mental instability. Y'all remember that episode?
Yeah, I don't remember that episode.
You don't remember that?
No,
he beat him to the point where he forgot who he was at some point, right?
Damn.
He became the X.
Well, that's an episode, but that ain't that one. No. This one, Robin was having visions of Slade, just attacking him. And everything was just playing this. Yes. Bro, Slade was whooping his ass, bro. Cyborg was like, nigga, what's wrong with you? It was so bad that when Raven was trying to go into his mind to figure out, Slade in his mind kicked Raven out of Robin's head.
I think I saw some video like that.
Yeah, he was like, whatever is happening. Raven's like, whatever the fuck is happening is real to Robin.
It's real.
Like, this nigga just kicked me out of Robin's head.
Damn.
Like, that shit.
That's some shit.
Like, man, you need to go see that episode. That shit was.
Like, it really dug deep. Like, it was kind of unexpected for Teen Titans in a way. Not saying Teen Titans had no substance, but to get to the point where this man got his ass beat so bad he was seeing shit. And it was real to him.
Yeah, that's some deep shit.
I was like,
I
never want my ass whooped.
I'm telling you, he was tagging him, bro.
Damn,
Slade was
Robin up.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know if it's over the years of the many encounters they had or something, but that was a wild episode. I recommend you watch it. You say you haven't seen it, right?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you need to go watch that.
Damn.
Slade need therapy. Ain't no way you whooping no kid ass like that.
Robin need therapy.
Like the way he was making that man, like, bro, like.
You whooping his ass.
What did he do to you, bro?
Just like, being affiliated with Bruce. The association.
Hey, you that nigga kid, you that nigga step kid. You gonna get these hands. Like,
yeah, Batman and Teen Titans, so hey.
But you ain't never seen Slade whoop on Batman like that.
No, I don't think. Well, maybe not as Slade, maybe as a Deathstroke. I don't know, but Slade was tagging Robin. it was horrible. I had to check the rating of the TV show. I was like, this TVG, this Cartoon Network.
He was getting that work.
Hey,
man,
it was crazy.
A little bit. Actually, I think it was blood in that episode, wasn't it?
Not a lot. It was some. Well, in that episode. I think he might have like a nosebleed or something, maybe, but it wasn't like one of those gory type joints. But
let that shit play.
If DC were to do it like this, but you know, it was behind WB, so you know, they had to do what they had to do. They had to do what they had to do.
I think that's what DC's problem, the DCEU universe, whatever. I think that's their problem. They keep trying to pander to families and kids and stuff.
Right, yeah.
But then the animes be going, and the animes
they go off.
I heard the cartoons are where it's at.
You heard? So you never seen?
I tried the one that I started on. I didn't finish because I didn't really care for it. It was the Killing Joke.
The Killing Joke.
It was good.
It wasn't. No, I'm not saying it wasn't bad, but if you haven't been into anime before then, Killing Joke shouldn't be the first one you jump into.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say that. Like,
okay, so I shouldn't have started out with that one.
I wouldn't have started out with that for your first animated film.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna put you on the one. I'll send it to you when I think I showed it to you. What? It was the
Constantine.
No, not the Constantine one. It was the one where somebody stole Batman's plans where he could kill everybody, whatever.
His contingency plan?
Yeah.
Is it on HBO?
Was it Justice League?
It's on HBO Max. No, it's not Justice League.
It's not.
I'll find it. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it in my somewhere. But I'll send it to you. But that's a good one to start out with. But when it comes to DC animated films, they're not gonna miss.
No.
They're not
like
gonna miss.
The Long Halloween was beautiful.
Yep, that was good. Long Halloween.
Yeah, 1 and 2. You should start with that one. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to tell her too much about it. You gotta watch it yourself.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
I won't spoil it for
you.
But it was good.
I heard Flashpoint was good too.
Flashpoint was great.
Flashpoint was amazing.
Okay.
Flashpoint was amazing.
Yeah, I heard.
Constantine was very dark.
Yeah, so you had the Dark Justice League?
It was something like that, yeah.
But yeah, those are pretty decent as well.
Okay.
Like I said, when it comes to the animated films, and then hell, even the animated cartoons, like the Justice League cartoons.
Yeah.
I used
to
Young
watch
Justice.
They didn't miss.
Yeah, they were really good.
Young Justice was really
Young
good.
Justice was kinda,
what?
Season 3 was.
Okay.
I think my dad said like kind of.
Yeah, season 3 got away from how it started. Like my thing is, I don't mind. Changes. I don't mind inclusivity and nothing like that, but it just wasn't the same. It ain't had the same grit as the first one.
Right.
Yeah. That's what it was with that one. But, I mean, in all, it's still a good series.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It sure is.
Jump on it.
Yeah, so, I mean, as far as DC goes, like, I don't think they're going to recover. Now, Marvel recovered because they didn't always have hits. Marvel had some downs.
No, Phase 4 is starting out pretty shitty, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Shang-Chi was probably like the best, and I had to watch that twice before I was like, okay, this is a good movie. Because I was like,
I mean, for the choreography and the CGI mixed together, it was amazing. Like the fight scene on the scaffold or something. Scaffold. That was good too.
Oh yeah, the choreography top tier.
But Phase 4 in general, like now I like Loki. I love Loki. I like it. I like it because of the whole multiverse thing. What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Like what are we getting split up into? So I'm interested in that point of it. And then Kong is gonna be he's already been introduced.
Yeah.
So this is kicking off the Kong.
Is it Kang or Kong? I really want to say Kang.
I think it's Kang.
We was Kangs.
I think it's Kang.
I guess it just depends on how you get it.
We was Kangs.
Yeah.
I be wanting to say Kang, like, all right.
It might be Kang.
I don't know.
It might be Kang, but Phase 4 is shaky.
I'm just ready for them to do right by Fantastic Four, man. that's just gonna be. Nah, that's just gonna be beautiful, man.
Fantastic Four no more, bro.
It's gonna be beautiful, man. Like that, the other shit that Fox and whatever the hell Michael B. Jordan was in, we understand.
But, hey,
now they acquired by Disney.
Him and Black Panther though. Like,
yes.
Anybody play the Human Torch seems like they get redeemed. Him and Chris Evans.
Absolutely. Because he was a great Killmonger. He was a great Killmonger.
He wasn't believable as a villain to me.
Really?
Killmonger.
Well, the actor himself, like Michael wasn't believable.
Yeah, he wasn't. I didn't.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I fuck with him.
His dialogue could be borderline cringy a little bit, especially towards the ending. You know, with the whole don't need water with my ancestors. I was like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
I get it. But,
just
say, that was
just
you didn't you don't think that?
I'm gonna say this.
I
had heard the quote before, but I didn't think about it to the movie, and I was like, damn, it's fucked up.
Yes, the act of it is fucked up. Just him saying that.
I didn't even harp on the way he said it. I just stuck on the quote. But I get what you're saying. But at the end of the day, with him as a villain, it's like you listen to what he was saying. You like you ain't wrong.
Yeah.
I think that's what kind of drew away from him being a villain per se. The most villain thing he did was kill old girl.
As a matter of fact, I can't even call him as a villain. Yeah, I can't even call him as a villain.
No, he said he made sense. He said y'all have the resources to give, but y'all won't give them. We've been out here struggling, and y'all won't give resources out or whatever. Yeah. Because it seemed like at the end of the day, it wasn't all about revenge for him. His whole thing was share your resources.
Yeah.
And then it took for him to die for Black Panther to be like, you know what? We should do that.
Right.
And you also took my dad out too, which I don't appreciate.
That was uncalled for.
His father, and then he didn't know about that until he came up. Like, oh shit.
But his father's trying to do the same thing, essentially. Give resources to America.
I didn't think
out of Wakanda.
When he was younger?
Yeah.
I think because he came there to stop his brother. He like, hey, nah, what you doing? We shouldn't be doing this or whatever. Then he killed. Well, he didn't kill him for that reason, but he killed him.
Yeah, he was going to charge at him. But I don't think he would have done he wasn't going to do real damage to the previous king. I was like, for real, he had to kill him. So that made me upset. I was like, all right, man.
He didn't have to kill him. You could have popped.
Right, you know.
You're stronger than him, essentially.
Absolutely.
You know, so knock him out, then run him home and charge him.
Being a black person, I know I'm not allowed to feel this way. You know, I'm going to piss some people. First 2 times I saw Black Panther, I loved it. And I think it was just all emotions, you know.
And that's the honeymoon phase.
Yeah,
so,
you know,
we was all in there too.
Yeah, black superhero. I mean, the whole aesthetics and everything in the movie is dope. It's dope as fuck. Just see some people that look like me on screen was amazing. Yeah. But after watching it a few more times, Black Panther really isn't all of that. In my opinion, there's a lot of things that I just didn't make sense. Like, for instance, killing his brother like that. I'm like, it's definitely not in my top 5 of Marvel movies.
Got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can admit that I'm scared for the sequel.
Yeah.
I'm not scared for it necessarily because I feel like they put the time in for it because with Chad dying, I mean, you had to double back. You had to fix it. And at the end of the day, Shuri was going to take the throne anyway. But I think that's what a lot of people confused about. They don't know who's going to take the throne. I'm trying to figure out why.
How do y'all feel about the recast? I don't agree with them not recasting.
Yeah, I'm not. Honestly, I'm not down with a recast. But
you're not down. I would for it.
Yeah. I would be okay with it. It had to be it had to be somebody dope to do it.
It would have to be because Chad did a phenomenal job.
Oh yeah.
Like he is what held the movie together. If it wasn't for his presence in that movie, whatever, probably would have fell flat.
Yeah.
Or if they could have, I was even for the notion of if somehow they brought back Killmonger in a way.
I think that's in the works. I think that's what's going to be.
Okay.
I would be okay with that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And he could, because in the comic, I think he did take on the mantle of Black Panther.
Yeah, Killmonger died like multiple times. And came back.
Yeah.
So I'll actually be okay with them bringing him back in and being Black Panther. So I mean, you know,
so what's your thoughts about Shuri?
Shuri, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with that either.
Because I mean, go ahead.
I'm all for Black Girl Magic for sure. You know, I'm here for it. I guess for me, it's like, and I don't want to come off sounding some type of way, because like I said, I don't want nobody to be like, oh, well, it's a black woman taking the mantle. What's wrong with that? It's nothing wrong with that. I just wasn't ready for there to be no more King T'Challa. That's it. Yeah, one movie, and then now I gotta sit through a movie theater crying my eyes out because they showing a funeral. You know, because that hurt me in real life that he passed away. I was a huge fan.
Oh yeah, that's
we were literally filming the night that he passed away. When we was just talking, having a conversation, and we was like,
then
"Oh shit!"
Found on the news that passed. Yep.
So I mean, even the trailer messed me up a little bit. I saw the trailer, I was like,
yep.
Yeah.
I was just like, because then when they showed the painting, well, not even that. When Angela was like, "I've lost my family," I was like, "Oh,
wrenching."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Gut wrenching.
And then they cut to the painting on the wall, like, but y'all ain't put the painting of him on the wall.
Oh yeah, we have the brain tissues.
Yeah, but you know, I'm coming decked out, man. Everybody's saying wearing all white, man. I got my shit in the car.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
It's gonna be white.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying.
All white. Yeah, I'm wearing so the same thing I wore for the. But
I was just asking. So what? I guess what the significance of all white?
I think the ancestral.
Well, no, I was just saying, were they wearing white at the funeral, or was that what you were about to say?
I think this was more about an ancestral plane. So I think this is kind of an ode to him, and then an ancestral plane of being all white. Of course, a lot of people saying like, "No, fuck that. I'm still gonna come in all black." That's cool, but I did that before. So
we
switch it up and do white.
Yeah, right. We off that.
Yeah,
right.
So, you know, I think it'll be good. I think I think they know what the relevance is that everybody is for it. So I think it's gonna be decent. But I'm not gonna come in there with a high expectation.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I'm just gonna get ready for the sap scenes. I'm like,
yeah.
Somebody asked me like, "Hey, you okay?"
Something's in my eyes.
Yeah,
something in my eyes.
Now, Phase 4 kind of ruined my eyes. I just, no expectations. I'm like, Marvel, all right now.
Right.
Okay. Y'all slipping now.
I want to be done with it, too.
I mean, but we love Marvel, though.
I know, that's
because, like, even Hawkeye was not bad. I mean, I enjoyed Hawkeye.
It was alright. It's kind of how I feel about She-Hulk. Like, it's just a filler. Like,
but I'm loving the fact they're bringing in the people from the actual show. So they bring in Daredevil.
Yeah.
So I like how they actually, pulled on those characters and bring them into the MCU or whatever, which DC is falling short of.
Yeah.
They have good people they can get out these shows. Like, even when they drop Superman, like Henry Cavill, he's done a good job of Superman, but I wouldn't have mind Smallville Superman.
Yeah.
I think he would have been dope.
Yeah.
But that wasn't my call. They decided like, oh, we're gonna go this route. This is gonna be our Superman.
Yeah. I agree. That's how I feel about Wonder Woman. I'm like, she's good. I could deal with somebody else too, but
The first one was decent. The 84 was
trash.
The 84 had to build up. Like, I'm gonna see her in her gold armor all this time. You see her in her gold armor for 10 seconds. It gets stripped off.
Yeah.
I'm like, what was the point?
Yeah, it started out. I was like, okay. Then it just, I'm like, what the.
That's about accurate.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. DC is just, you right, they may not be able to recover. I did hear that they're trying to now get on board with the MCU type thing, how we did with the sagas and stuff. I'm like, bro, just leave it alone. Y'all fucked it up already. Like,
so they try to rebuild again. We're gonna be dead before we get a good, decent movie, bro. Like,
I'm trying to
tell you. Like 10 Batmans, 30 Jokers, like, I'm done. I'm tired.
I'm cool.
Shoot, speaking of Jokers, the next Joker movie.
God.
Yeah, you heard about that?
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about
What's going on?
So Lady Gaga, she's gonna be.
Oh, never mind.
The musical shit.
Go ahead.
You said Lady Gaga this.
She's gonna be.
That's everything I need to know.
See, I don't think she's a bad actor. Now, I don't know how she's gonna do with Harley Quinn. She may surprise me. I don't know.
Yeah.
But just the fact that they're making this Joker before all that. The fact that they even felt the need to make a sequel to the movie, I didn't feel like it needed a sequel.
Need one.
Yeah, and then to make it a musical, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all?
Yeah.
Because the way it ended was like, all right, this is his rise, and let that be it.
That's
but
it.
It didn't hint like, oh yeah, we need to bring in Harley Quinn.
Yeah. For what are y'all doing?
And let's sing some songs too.
Let's do some musical numbers in there.
Let's get the audience really engaged.
Let's go get Mr. King.
Right, like
what? Let's just fuck it all up.
Yeah. Wow.
What are y'all doing?
That's amazing.
I'm not here for it.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I don't know that I'm gonna go to the theater to see it.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
I wait till it get out or
the Max.
The Max.
The Max. And then but one thing I try not to do, I try not to listen to people all the time because your opinion is not going to be the same as opinion.
That's true. That's true.
So then when I see it, I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty amazing. You said it was trash? I liked it. You know
that's how I felt about, I know Shazam got great reviews. I didn't like Shazam. I thought it was
I still haven't seen it yet.
I didn't like it.
You ain't listening.
Yeah, you ain't listening.
Unless you just want to see, what's her name?
Black Adam?
No.
Megan Good?
Megan Good.
Yeah.
She want to see her to like the end.
Yeah, she's acting like a little kid.
She on my ish list anyway, so
that's why.
She on my ish list.
But speaking of Shazam, like Black Adam, I'm hoping it's gonna be good, but I feel like they trying to put too much black on it. Like you look at the trailer, like it feels real Black Panther-ish.
Yeah, and my whole thing with The Rock, you can only expect The Rock acting as The Rock. Like,
You
don't
see him as nothing else.
Yeah, nothing else.
Oh, it's The Rock with a Black Adam.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So and then it's DC, so it's Warner Brothers. So it's like, I'm not. No high expectations. I hope so. It looks dope, but.
Yeah, the concept is
the concept looks decent.
Visuals,
but at the end of the day, the visuals are real good. Like I think it was the scene where Hawkman jumped out. That was nicely shot.
Yeah.
And Dr. Fate is gonna be in this. That's another reason why I might see it. But at the end of the day, Black Adam's supposed to be an anti-hero.
Right.
I don't think The Rock can do an anti-hero.
And you know what I heard? People have been pissed off. They're saying that The Rock kind of doesn't want him to be like the anti-hero. He wants to be the hero. And there's been rumors that The Rock kind of is trying to control shit over there too. Right? And I'm just like, bruh.
It's okay to turn heel, man.
Yeah.
I used to do it all the time in wrestling.
Yeah,
just turn heel.
All
right. Just turn heel, bro.
Don't make that man a hero, bro.
Yeah.
Like, let him be the villain. Let him get that Superman fight we want to see.
Yeah.
And we good.
Yeah.
Look, Rock.
We good.
Fuck them kids, man.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Right.
I know you want to take the mantle after Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, bro.
Right. No.
Just
that ain't you, dog.
Bro. Just
that ain't you.
Be a villain.
That's
be a
what
villain.
I'm saying.
Act good enough to where we don't see The Rock.
Right.
Yes.
Focus on that.
Yes.
I'm tired of seeing The Rock and everything.
Yeah.
Every movie he in, I'm like,
sure.
That's The Rock with a gun.
Right.
Oh, that's The Rock in a helicopter.
Right.
That's The Rock. That's a tooth fairy.
Right.
That's crazy. Hey.
So it's
right.
But,
He's trying to be the next Superman or some shit. I don't know.
Like I said, I'm just interested to see what. I ain't even worried about you no more. Die. Just die.
Oh, the camera.
Yeah, just die. I don't know what you're doing. But, I think that was good. We about to have an hour time, so I think we had a good set for episode 2.
Yeah.
Anything else y'all want to unpack? Because I know we can unpack some shit now. Oh Lord. Oh,
no, I'm good. I'm good.
I think I said all I needed for the Batman.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, this has been another good episode of Blerd. Why I said Blood? We ain't super doing up for this bitch. Blerd Busters. I gotta get that to roll off the tongue, man.
And not the S either.
Oh, yeah.
I did it.
You did it.
It's the black. You gotta always sprinkle a little bit of S on it, man.
Like, speak for yourself. I said covert. I said covert. You people.
Now people at the S don't say Kroger's.
Nah, people say Kroger's.
I say Kroger.
I feel like people definitely do that. Kroger's.
I don't say Kroger. I say I'm going to Kroger. I'm going to get gas from Kroger. I got a Kroger Plus card. I'm saying Kroger's.
Targets. I've heard people say Targets. I've heard people say Targets.
Really?
Yes.
It's not even a.
It's not.
The T's not even hitting at an S.
It's not.
At least for Kroger, you like RS. I can go with that.
Yeah, you kind of slide in there with Targets.
Or Aldi's. Like,
I watch how Aldi's is.
I just call it
Aldi.
I think I call it Aldi's. Yeah. I think I'll call it Aldi's, like Aldi's with, you know.
Yeah,
Aldi's.
Well, yeah, you know, like, I got it. Yeah. But nah, there's no S in it.
I learned something new today. I thought it was Aldi's with S.
And it's kind of like with Chick-fil-A. I thought it was always CHIC. There was a K in that bitch. Yeah, never knew that.
I thought it was.
Never knew that.
Yeah,
I found that out 2 weeks ago.
Damn,
never knew that.
I didn't know either.
You didn't know either?
Nah, I always thought it was a C. I found out recently too.
Yeah, you see?
It was like a big thing. Like people were like, "What the?"
Right.
I didn't know it was a big thing. I know it's the K.
I never noticed the K.
Yeah.
Oh, it was CHIC. Filet.
I can't speak to that, but nah, this has definitely been a good episode. Yeah. This is episode 2, so hopefully we get in there and we definitely hope people tune in. Like I said before, if you're into superheroes, you into anime, you into sci-fi, you into dragons, you into man, we into all that shit right here. So you know, make sure y'all stay tuned in, like and subscribe, share it, you know, tell a friend, because like I said, we always here to have a good conversation. And, you know, like I always tell y'all, be kind and unwind. But, again, I am your host, K1, and this is
Shalon.
And this is our special guest,
Mac. I miss you guys.
And this has been another episode of Blerd. I don't care you cut off. You know what? I don't care. I don't care.
Hurry up.
I don't care. 65. That other one's still going as it is what it is.
Yeah.
But like I said, this has been another episode of Blerd Buster. And we hope you enjoyed the podcast and stay tuned for the next episode. Ain't no telling what we get into next. Y'all stay tuned. We got an Instagram page, we got a YouTube page, and we're also on Spotify as well. So when this episode drops, y'all see it. Y'all just stay tuned for the next one. Again, have a great night. And peace.
Cover your 6.
Don't bring that shit here.
I'm the guest.
This ain't the
I'm the guest.
This ain't the
I'm the guest though.
You are on Blerd Buster. Act right.
Whatever. I missed the corner, man.
That was good.
All right. 2 episodes knocked out. I wasn't sure how that...